Welcome back, y'all. Been a couple of days, man. I was under the weather, but happy holidays to everybody. Hope everybody enjoy y'all Christmas, New Year's coming in. Make sure the New Year's come in, man. We gotta make sure you got a game plan for yourself. Make sure that 2025 won't be different than that 2024. Let's start there. But we gotta talk about this Trap Lord Ross documentary. And if nobody haven't seen it, give me a second. We gotta talk about it. I advise y'all to check it out. It's a long documentary. It's a video. I think it's like 4 hours, some crazy. I didn't even watch it in one day. It took me like 2 days to watch that junk, to be honest. But everybody's kind of like, he's getting a little backflash about this documentary because, he kind of did this about King Von when he was painting the picture in, because he's basically like a journalist. You want to say he be looking into everything, comments, everything. This is Trap Lord Ross we're talking about. This dude is from UK. Let that marinate also. But he only doing what he get paid for, and he got a big platform. He's getting a lot of backlash about this. According to his documentary, y'all, Lil Durk is involved in 5 other murders also in Chicago. And he got a documentary about this, and it's going crazy on the internet right now. This is nasty work because Durk trial didn't even start yet. That part. We got to talk about this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get this show started. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't going to hurt your feelings, and it ain't going to cost you. Smash the thumbs up, man. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because I don't know what you're waiting on, to be honest. So let's definitely get this show started. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So we got popular British YouTuber, the guy I just talked about, Trap Lord Ross, says that Lil Durk is responsible for 6 bodies in new documentary. Durk is currently fighting a murder for hire charges. Now let that marinate. That's why I said this is nasty work. He's getting a lot of backlash about this. He's getting a lot of backlash. If y'all don't know the documentary, this the documentary right here, bro. It's 4 hours and damn near 14 minutes, and it's a long documentary. He do a good job. I'm not gonna lie. He do a lot of police work, if you want to say that. But who is we to say, who is we to argue when the dude is getting paid? And I mean, he's a big platform, basically. And you can't get mad at a dude like that does, because it takes a lot to make documentary. Anybody can make a documentary. Let that man. Anybody can put videos, you can sit down, you can make documentaries. But that's a little bit too much. You get what I'm saying? You're doing the police work is the thing that I feel. It's different when you, like a person like me, Smoke News. I'm putting my opinion and I'm just speaking my thoughts and my smoke about hip hop situations that's going on in the public. I'm only reacting to everything that's going on in entertainment. See, Trap Lord Ross, though, he's a little different. He gonna listen to your music. He got his own team. He got a big team behind him. Pause. I mean, he got a big platform. So when people say like, "Yo, how you gonna put 5 more bodies on Durk while he facing the charge?" All right, let this marinate. These niggas are speaking on everything they do in their music. Just like with the King Von documentary that Trap Lord Ross dropped a year or 2 ago. He basically was just speaking on everything King Von was saying in his raps, bro. And on Twitter. Oh, we're going to sit back and act like King Von wasn't on Twitter finger dude. He wasn't tweeting everything he was doing. He wasn't tweeting on every activity that was going on out there in the O and all. We're going to sit back and act like King Von wasn't doing that. Go back and watch a goddamn documentary with Trap Lord Ross, and he can remind y'all and show y'all all the tweets King Von used to tweet about. And we ain't talking about no friendly tweets. We ain't talking about no get money, I'm at this club tweet. We ain't talking about promoting shit. We talking about straight activity shit that's going on in the streets. And beefing with other people back and forth on Twitter. And then when something happened, this nigga go back and tweet about it. Meaning King Von. So everything that Trap Lord Ross, because I sat back and I thought about it. I said, you know what? Trap Lord Ross kind of right about that, because everything he dropped is basically everything these people said on the records. on their music, interviews, music, Twitter. Everything this dude did on this documentary, let this marinate, because this shit is crazy. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's bugged out and it's scary. And Durk team, firm team, they should try to like holler at him and be like, yo, you need to take that down, champ. And I got a feeling he might get a call from Durk lawyer soon because he's still fighting the case. But he's only putting together that these niggas said in their raps. These niggas be tweeting. These niggas be saying in their interviews. Because when you watch these documentaries, that's all you basically watching. You're not watching a nigga that's just giving you a narrative on his opinion. No, this he's showing you everything these niggas be doing. The Twitter, the interviews, the talking, the slick talk, the bodies they drop, and all this shit on music. That's the problem with the drill music going on right now. Drill music is not gangster music. Drill's music is, let me go do something, nigga, and say it on wax. Let me go say it in the studio. That shit is crazy to me now in this era. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get, because we got to talk about this, man. Let's get to a couple of clips right quick. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.
Lil Durk is charged with murder for hire in the case of Lil.
I want y'all to hear it clearly. This is documentary. This is a little intro right here of this doc right here. Hear what he's saying about this and all. This is how we're going to start off. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Free Durk, too.
Lil Durk is charged with murder for hire in the case of Lil Pab, but the dark truth is, this very well may just be the tip of the iceberg. And ever since the paperwork dropped, there's been intense speculation as to whether this was a one-off incident or had Durk actually spent several years using his power, status, and money to have numerous enemies murdered before rapping about it in front of the whole world for everyone to hear. The fact is, there's a total of 6 high-profile murders that Lil Durk is rumored to have orchestrated. So today, we're going to be taking a closer look at those cases to try and work out once and for all whether Lil Durk was really the mastermind behind this series of gruesome murders.
Nasty work, y'all. Y'all bored today on Christmas Eve and all that. After y'all watch mine, go check that documentary out. Yeah, go check it out. Go get some popcorn, light one up, smoke, whatever you doing. They go get some water, nigga. Go check the documentary out. And if y'all want to go see some long documentaries, pause. Like he got King Von shit that popped off a year, and he got Lil Durk shit. And it's nasty work because I'm not gonna sit here and condone this. Because old boy's still fighting the case, bro. That's why I had to sit back like, yo, this is crazy. But how can you get mad at a blogger, a journalist, big ass platform like Trap Lord Rawls, not even from the US, this nigga's from the UK. Let that marinate. He's from the UK. But he's only doing what he started doing from the beginning of his goddamn platform. He talk about hip hop and murders. And let me tell y'all something. This is no different than, shout out to DJ Academic. Shout out to App. This is no different when DJ was doing on the war in Chirac when he first started. I sit back, I'll wait. Anybody was around when that shit first started? Remember when the drill first started and we had on DJ Academic, the war on Chirac and all that shit? That's how he first started. Now, that's how he blew up. DJ Academic was only spitting what the hell he was hearing, what he was getting, what he was seeing in the interview. He was doing the same shit. We can't blame nobody but these goddamn rappers, man. And it's this young generation. That's the thing that's bugged out about this. Shout out to all my older, y'all understand what I'm saying. Because gangster rap been around for years. They've been around for a couple of decades already. Niggas was doing activities back in the 90s. Don't get it twisted. Niggas was gang banging, doing all that while they was rapping. But see, the difference is back then, them niggas wasn't saying too much on the raps. You might get a little bit of, okay, little 4-8 bars on something they probably did. And after that, nigga, they switching it. They talking about something else. They're not talking about what they did and their whole camp did a couple years ago. A few months ago, whatever. They're not talking about shit like that. That's the difference between gangster rap and drill music. Drill music is like, let me go spin the block now, knock somebody's head off. All right, let me go to the studio less than 24 hours and go talk about this shit. That's the shit that we living right now. We hearing with these young niggas. It's crazy to me. Y'all basically quit. Y'all indicting yourself every time, and then y'all want to blame other people for snitching. No, niggas, let's rewind and go back and let me refresh our mind right quick. Let this nigga, y'all snitching on y'all goddamn self. On the rhymes and on the music that y'all talking about. I know that y'all audience and the fan base want to hear it, the little suburb kids, oh, they think that shit cool. That ain't cool when the feds come and they knock on your door. Now you got to do 25 to life. All because the shit you said in your rhymes that's connected to the street activities. That's the shit that Lil Durk mixed himself up. Once Lil Durk started messing around with King Von Pauls and now you bringing all these killers around you, that's when you start messing up, champ. But let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel because we ain't done.
I think's really hurt people's feelings is like hearing some harsh truths. You know, obviously the thing I'm most known for is the King Von thing, right? And it's like, it's so bizarre to me that the amount of people that really went hard at me to be like, oh, you don't know that he killed those 7 people. You can't prove that. And I'm like, bro, Von said it. Like, Von said it. There's 2-3 songs where he says, I got 7 bodies. I got this, I got that.
Well, let's...
All the tweets. Like, it's like, bro, that, I found that is the truth.
With that right there, the King Von documentary that you dropped, that propelled your fucking channel and that really solidified your name. Not just on YouTube, but in hip hop in general. That got all fucking eyes on you. Now, I've said it to everybody. I feel like if there's some type of YouTube awards or whatever the fuck, you deserve one for that.
Wow.
That documentary was fire. And I've always defended you for anybody that had anything negative to say about it, you know? But that right there, when you dropped that
King Von shit, I'm telling you. Now listen, shout out to 1090 Jake. He got to do an interview with 1090 Jake and they talk about it a little bit. Go check that out on 1090 Jake YouTube page. But I gotta see, I could be biased. I could be like, some people gonna be like, nah, Smoke, this nigga acting like the feds. He's not even part of the culture, this, that, and the third. But see, I agree with y'all on that. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm not gonna sit back and debate about that. No, I'm not. He's not from the US, he's from the UK. Okay, he might like hip hop. We got all cultures that love hip hop, that part. What are we talking about here? We got Asians, whites, blacks, Latino. We got everybody that rock hip hop. Everybody listen to hip hop. So we can't argue about that. Hip hop is global. That shit took over. But when it comes to documentaries and you got a person like Trap Lord Ross that does shit like this for a living, let that marinate for a living. Not doing it for fun and trying to lock niggas up and all this shit because he's acting like a feds. Okay, he's acting like a feds towards his documentary, but when you watch his documentary, he's just showing you what all these rappers been saying, tweeting, and talking about. That's all. And he just like, yo, listen, this nigga tweet about killing somebody from 63rd and he talked about it in his rap. Durk, that's what he's talking about. With the FBG cash and all this. We're going to get to the videos on that also. When these niggas celebrate with FBG cash passed. These niggas, yo, listen, OTF ratted on themselves, bro. Showing money with killers. Durk all in the video with killers that just come home doing 10, 12 years. He ain't had no reason being around these niggas. Let's continue. Smash that like button. But the big question is Lil Durk gonna snitch? That's the big question, because when the feds come get you, they come get you for a goddamn reason. Everybody's screaming about this documentary and all that, but listen, I agree with y'all. Trap Lord Ross shouldn't have dropped this documentary now. I'm gonna keep it real because he's fighting the case right now as we speak. And the shit that he did on this documentary is unbelievable. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's crazy. I told you, it took me 2 days to watch this shit because I was under the weather. Pause. I had to take a couple of little night quilts, all that part. But that documentary is bugged out. It's crazy. And you can't blame nobody but Lil Durk. He said everything in this documentary that y'all gonna go check out, if y'all did watch it, everything in that documentary Durk mentioned, said, tweeted, said it in his raps, said it in the interviews. I mean, it's crazy. And I'm like, yo, if we watching this and we could say that, we could tell that Durk basically told on himself and his crew, what make you think the feds ain't doing the same shit watching this shit? Watching all the interviews and tweeting and listening to his music or what he's saying in his music. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Durk was embroiled in some eternal I need you off of this earth beef. That's different.
Because of King Von?
Of course. Not only that, he needed the guys who killed his brother off this earth. Durk is a different breed than a lot of these rappers. I've been telling people that gangster rap done changed. Drill completely eviscerated that. The new rapper that fans flock to is talking about going on now. Things they did, hits they sent. And I'm not bragging about this, but this is why when we talking about Durk, think about gangster rappers in general. They wasn't doing none of this. So when you're saying that no one's stupid enough to do it, did they have beef like this? No.
They had, see, I can't agree with Act. I understand you, but Act a little younger than me. Niggas was a serious beef back then in hip hop. See, the difference was the 90s hip hop, gangster rap, they was beefing with street dudes at the time. They wasn't beefing with other like rap groups and the niggas just, they was beefing with real gangsters. New York, LA, anywhere, New Orleans, anywhere. If you've been watching all these old school documentaries, them niggas was beefing with street niggas back then. See, the era we live in now is all rappers, including with they little back end street niggas in the back. That's the difference right there. But it was always active niggas going on in the 90s in the gangster rap. So don't let that fool you. But let's continue to smash that light button because I'm going to paint a picture for y'all. Durk got a real situation which he going to have to understand, sit back and be like, yo, what I'm going to do now? Because I feel like they really got one or two niggas in that group that's going to end up taking a stand on Durk. I really feel that way. And I might be wrong.
There's a chance that Durk will cooperate and, for example, tell them about some other unsolved murders and so forth to get him out of this situation.
I think the only way he can get out is to give up bodies. That's
what I'm saying. Give up some bodies.
Feds like bodies. The Lil Durk I know, I don't think he would. I wouldn't say out my mouth, yeah, Lil Durk a potential rat. You wouldn't hear that coming from Wack. But, you know, he's a man with, what he got, like 10, 12 kids?
Got 10 kids.
You know.
Tens of millions of dollars, if not hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions of dollars, 10, 12 kids. You know, if we was to see that, if he was to do it, hypothetically, and not saying he will do it, I don't think it would be on this first run. It would have to be like, why he's been down, you know, 5, 10 years and maybe something happened or something. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, anything's possible. But like right now, in the box, in the paint right now, I think he's going to the box with it.
He might. And I feel bad for Durk, man. I feel bad for Durk. Because I really feel like them niggas he had around him, like I said on my last Durk video, he was paying niggas to be around him, man. He was paying niggas to hire other killers and alleged, and everything I speak on is alleged. He was paying niggas to do activities, man, which he had a lot of demons in himself because he had a lot of death around him. And we understand that D thing got knocked off, his brother. King Von get knocked off. And I mean, a couple niggas got knocked off throughout the years in his career. But see, in that documentary, that shit explains like Durk sat back, got his money up, and got some get back allegedly towards these people that knocked off his loved ones and the ones that he really cared about. That's what this documentary is also about. With the FBG cash situation, him trolling, this shit is deep in what people think it is. But see, like I said before, I feel like Durk might have been involved in a lot of certain situations, and if he wasn't, he knew what the hell was going to happen. He knew what was going on. So say Durk wasn't really involved in these situations. Say Durk wasn't really putting no money on niggas' heads, pause. Say the niggas that was around him was doing that for him. Is Durk gonna take that stand and try to come on to his 10, 11 kids and say that shit? Is them niggas, some of them niggas gonna cop out and be some real niggas and say Durk ain't had nothing to do with this? That's something we gotta sit back and watch, and that's the scary part about it. Cause we talking about a nigga that's worth by $10 million, bro. What we like, this nigga doing $250,000 concerts, shows, superstar, pop star, biggest name in hip hop. Nasty work. Let's continue though. This is something that we got to ask them. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to OTF. Let's get to OTF Jam and where he from.
Well, we don't know whether OTF Jam is actually connected to this. At one point, people connected to Jam were trying to reach out to us to set up an interview, and I don't know what exactly happened. I'd heard he's actually locked up right now over something else, or I'm not sure. But who exactly is OTF Jam, and what's his connection to Durk?
Oh, Jam from he's not from the blocks that Durk them from. He's from actually from like what we call the East Side. He's from 79th and Vernon. And his connection to Durk is like slim to none. I don't even know why he was with Durk. I'm gonna tell you, his connection with Durk slim to none. He been gone 12 years. He probably seen Durk out on the block with Reese and them or something like that, and roll, what up, Scud, or something like that. But far as him just hanging with Durk, nah, Lil Reese and around Keith and them, like that was who Durk was around. Not really Keith, but Reese, Vernie, and the rest of them. Like he would Jam one hang with him. He wasn't even supposed to be with Lil Durk.
That was Didi work. Like I keep telling people, that was Didi work. And this Didi right here.
OTF Didi, the guy that was just arrested with Lil Durk, talks about how he beat 2 charges.
You look innocent.
I was innocent.
What's that mindset? And this is the thing about, like, you know, there's people who are kind of like vicariously kind of like trying to see life through y'all lenses. I ain't gonna lie, like, man, I'll be crying like a every day.
You gotta have a strong man there. It ain't for the weak. I had a good support system. So I had Durk, I had my brothers, I had everybody over.
You confident?
I'm innocent, so it's gonna prevail. So got good lawyers, 2 lawyers, you know. Durk was, let's put me in good spirits. But it's like it could possibly be over though, because you see people get found guilty for stuff that they ain't do all the time. So you know,
y'all get depressed. Like it's just about like life circumstances.
You're always depressed and angry in there.
OTF Didi, the guy.
See, OTF Didi, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. OTF Didi might be one of the ones that's going to be stand up with Durk. Pause. Let's start there. That part. Because he done been through that shit. But, like I'm going to keep explaining to y'all, you got OTF Didi, you got Booney Mo, and then now they're saying that OTF Jam was the one that wore the wire, the one that was snitching, but I believe that is more to that. I believe that somebody else in the camp is also an informant and also was giving information out besides OTF Jam. I'm telling y'all. And when that shit come out, watch. It's going to be somebody else that we probably know from the OTF camp, that part, and it's going to be more people involved talking. Because I feel like the feds already approached these niggas a couple years ago, 2 years ago probably, a couple months ago. And them niggas kept it quiet. It was like, you know what? Yeah, we can get around them niggas. FBG Cash, that murder's still unsolved. Durk saying all that shit in his rhymes. In that documentary also, you're going to see that. Subscribe to the channel, share this video. These niggas indicted themselves, man. These niggas rattled in themselves. They told the feds, nigga, we too, like, I don't know what went through Durk head thinking that he was untouchable. But boy, when them feds come, man, they beating their case 98%, 99% of the time, man.
Hey, tell
count this much.
Tell them what's going on, Jam.
Hey, you know what's so crazy though? Motherfucker be sitting up there doing all this, sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just not what I want to do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof
bro got out what?
You know that we did.
How many you did now?
How many years I did it now?
Yeah, that's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really was just getting that shit in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
This shit feels so good, man. 2 lawyers, man.
I tell him about the building you got?
Everything.
Man, it's closed on the building, man. We ain't fucking around.
You know that we did it. It's our turn, man.
This nigga retired.
It's time to start buying up Inglewood next.
Motherfucker, you own or something, them little properties they stand there while motherfuckers playing.
Sure, motherfucker go grab a motherfucking building on.
Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna say something that y'all probably gonna have to peep out and go back and catch that on this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Now, y'all remember, now y'all seen the part when Durk asked OTF Jam how many years he did. I sit back, I'll wait. Now, if you know that's your close friend or that's somebody that been holding you down, like Didi, okay, he been holding Didi down. But he don't know OTF Jam like that. How the hell if that's your homie or one of your close ones in your hood and all that, and you forgot how many years he did and all this, that, and the third? He was recruited to OTF is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. And they recruited the wrong goddamn niggas. And that's what get me mad about Durk's situation, because you can't blame nobody but Durk. You don't really know this nigga like that, bro. You just know this nigga from the stories you heard from him. Oh, nah, what you mean? I remember back in the days I seen him. Nigga, that's back in the days. That nigga did 12 joints. Nigga, you know how long ago that was? That was over a decade. Y'all was young boys at that time. And I'm pretty much sure he wasn't even hanging around y'all niggas like that. He probably was hanging with D-Thing or certain other niggas around you. Lil Vern and shit like that. Nigga had the wrong niggas around him, man. You had killers around you, man. You should have checked them niggas. That's what make me think that you was afraid of certain niggas around your own goddamn camp. Unless you was playing chess with the niggas and trying to figure out who was the niggas that's ratting over here in this camp. Because I'm pretty much sure Durk had a gut feeling it was some fishy shit going around in OTF. Pause. There was some shaky stuff going around. There was some spooky shit going around. I know this for a fact that Durk probably would been heard this shit. But Durk the type to play chess. He want to figure out who's the nigga he really can rock with. And he gonna keep him around just so he could, you know what I mean? You could test that nigga energy. And I think when they came with it, when they came with this murder, the indictment, they was too late. Durk couldn't find out about it. Durk probably found out who it was, and that's when the feds came and got them niggas for that LA situation. That's what I believe happened. I believe it was too late when Durk already found out it was OTF Jam, alleged probably, and somebody else, because I still believe it's somebody else, but they got that person quiet. They don't want to expose that person yet. They don't want to expose that person to the public, because it's all about OTF Jam, OTF Jam. But y'all got to remember, there's other co-conspirators involved in the situation. There's other rats involved in the situation also. We just don't know who the other rats are, allegedly. Nigga had the wrong niggas around him, man. Right after the FBG cash situation when they knocked him off. These niggas went live showing money, all types of shit.
$64?
Handler. Yes, sir. Ski. What's y'all on?
What's y'all on this bitch, man? Oh, yeah? Handle it.
DC?
Out on 90, playing with more than 90. Stupid ass. Too many of you niggas ain't real, man.
Niggas, we can merch it.
Niggas on
Niggas all off.
Hey, you ain't have your gun for them. You better have your gun for me. Better have your gun for Booney. Better have your gun for C. You don't believe me, you gonna see. You gonna end up by that tree.
Know that we did it.
But I got my gun for Boone. They call him Chief. Man, we should have killed him soon, cause he a thief. I told Deesky mom won't eat meat. She made me collard greens. She like, Schmirk, you know it's July, right? Why you dressed like it's Halloween? I say, go, go.
They know that we did it.
What folks said. Yes, sir, ski.
You gotta drop this shit.
Yeah, you gotta drop that shit for real.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit.
Ooh.
You in blue and crazy on one phone.
Ooh. Crazy.
Yeah, we moving though, man.
You see how OTF Jam over there being quiet? Now tell me that's not ratting on yourself. This nigga just spit a whole bars about laying a nigga by the tree. Who got laid by the tree? FBG Cash. I'm not making this shit up. This is all documented, videos out, videos of him laying by the tree. These niggas talking about, yeah, we did it. But see, they got a song called We Did It also. So they kind of promoting a little song that they want to do also. But at the end of the day, you ain't indicting yourself. What we talking about? Y'all got a whole bunch of money on y'all, and everybody know y'all in war with the FBG camp and certain other people in Chicago. This shit been going on for decades. It's not a secret. And FBG Cash and y'all niggas been going back and forth for a couple of years before his death, whatever. When Cash was trying to get his feet in the industry, when he was dropping his videos talking about y'all niggas. Nasty word. He had the wrong niggas around him. Niggas was sloppy, man. Niggas they slipped up when they did the LA situation. And they got too comfortable feeling like they was unstoppable. See, that's what the money do. The money change your mind sometimes. The money, like I said, when he beat the Atlanta case, when he dropped the attempted murder charge and all that shooting shit in Atlanta with him and King Von, when King Von passed away and they dropped the charge for Lil Durk, that's when you're supposed to have sat back and relaxed and just continue doing your music, champ. But you continue. That's the shit I don't understand. Like, what was your mind state? You thought you was unstoppable or something? Then you continue on your rhymes talking about the dead, talking about this nigga, talking about this activity, indicting these people, indicting niggas in your team that just, like, you was doing too much after you beat that charge in Atlanta. The feds sat back and built a whole case on y'all niggas because you ain't sit back and relax, nigga. Crazy, man. Crazy.
You dropping this motherfucker deluxe tonight, man.
Say blood. I lied. Y'all ain't ready for that heat, man. Y'all ain't ready. They ain't ready for that heat, blood. They ain't ready for that heat. Give them like another week or something. Y'all ready for that deluxe? If y'all ready for the deluxe, just drop deluxe. Just all down. All I want to see is deluxe, 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 deluxe.
Get $100 ball here. Damn, Jam, what you on, baby? Okay, you'll see what you do. You go to fat cake. You gave me you turn. Oh, I said 3,500.
You a bitch.
I be trying to tell him.
I be trying to tell him without saying too much. I'm trying to know him. Fuck no.
Bro, that.
Phone them won't let me borrow none of their hair.
You want some of this shit, dude?
Yeah, folks, I look fucked up.
No, you don't. Get on. Get
I
on.
really be turned. You hear me?
Magic school,
Don't give me no dreads. What?
I be twin. You and GK be.
What?
Gotta be twin. You got my brother, man. Twin.
Happy birthday. And kid. I ain't gonna lie, this shit like a motherfucker.
Dream team.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit look like back in the day.
Oh, more. Oh, dang.
Like back in the day.
Look, he's talking about. Yeah. Man, this probably going down.
I got you.
No, my to your demon challenge, but it's to the devil. You ain't never seen motivation, you better look at it.
TF for life, man. Y'all know who run the fucking world, man. Bitch ass niggas.
I feel bad for Durk, man. Pardon me, y'all. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And I'm about to let y'all know about another gym in this video we just seen. Now, y'all caught that when they said, damn, Jan, what's wrong with you, man? Y'all ain't hear that in the beginning? If y'all didn't, go back, go rewind that part in the beginning, y'all gonna hear them before Jan walked up. They say, Jan, what's wrong with you? They like something wrong with Jan. He must have looked at the press or something. They said that shit loud. Yo, Jan, what's wrong with you? That whole time, man, Jan probably had wires, all types of shit on him. Let's get to that part. See, it goes back to what I said 5 minutes ago. I feel like Durk caught something. I feel like pause. I feel like he felt something was wrong. He felt some snake shit going on with the camp. But by the time they caught that shit late, the feds already came and got them for the LA situation. Because they got to remember how this works. We watch movies, we watch documentaries and all that shit. When the informant get too hot around niggas and niggas start smelling like something is wrong with you, your activities start acting different, your movement acting different, you acting real strange and all this. Nigga, that informant gonna go back and tell the feds like, yo, man, these niggas is on me, they feel it, they smell it. These niggas, I mean, I gotta get these niggas down. I mean, that's what happened with the situation. OTF Jan got too nervous, told them boys, aka the feds, was like, yo, they know, they feel it, they smell it, they got a feeling that something, I ain't acting the same. They came rush these niggas for the LA situation before they can knock OTF Jam out of here, allegedly. And everything I speak on is allegedly. Because I just heard that. Y'all just heard that part. Yo, Jam, what's wrong with you? Like something wrong with Jam. He acting nervous and shit. And all these live that we see OTF Jam, he always act real strange and shit. Act real like, you get what I'm saying? Go back to the last year, the last 2 years, and go back to the year and a half, and then go back to when he first came home. Go back to when he first came home, when we first got introduced to this nigga. That nigga body language was totally different. Energy was different. So we know that allegedly OTF Jam is probably the one in the informant in the camp, but believe me, I guarantee you there's somebody else also in that camp, man. You had killers that was doing too much time in jail, man, and when they got a taste of that success, them niggas ain't trying to go back to that, man. Some niggas ain't trying to go back to that. Them niggas gonna look at Durk like, nigga, you ain't the one that put the work in, we did. So that mean that, nigga, we the goons, we the one that's active. Why should I take 25 to life for this nigga? Nah, but that's being loyal. Them niggas don't really know each other like that. That part, what are we talking about? Them niggas got recruited to OTF. The OTF Jam is certain people over there. We never heard of them niggas. They got arrested. Brown Eyes, on Flocka. We never heard of them niggas. Those are recruit niggas. Them niggas don't know Durk like that. They only been around Durk because of other niggas that they cool with. Probably like Lil Verdi and shit like that. The muscle. Nigga on the wheelchair y'all just seen. And this is all document what I'm speaking about because we watch all their videos, all their documentary. If you've been following the drill music like me, you know who Lil Verdi is. He's cool with Old Blocky from Land Ron. That nigga connected. That part. What are we talking about? So you're going to bring killers around you, allegedly. But you brought the wrong ones, man. And then the second mistake, you showing these niggas faces and trying to turn them to goddamn rappers. I think I'm lying. Go to Didi. He got a couple of videos. OTF Jam got a goddamn video. And his rap, nigga, he's speaking about here. Go to OTF Jam video on his rap. You understand what I'm saying. This nigga talking about everything, nigga. Indicting him and everybody else. I went back and listened to that shit. I said, yo, you gotta be kidding me. OTF Jam crazy, man. Them niggas got too comfortable. And I'm just like shocked at like, yo, bro, you just went through a situation with King Von. God forbid, God give you another goddamn chance after they dropped the charges in Atlanta. And you ain't take advantage of that, chat. You just went off on the, and just went crazy and act like you was untouchable. You ain't had the right niggas around you, man. If D-Thing was alive, man, your brother, I guarantee you D-Thing would have told you to sit your ass down and do your music and relax after you beat that Atlanta charge. You didn't have no real niggas. You had a whole bunch of yes niggas. That's the problem. That was the problem. That's why Durk is caught up in the situation that he's in now that we see. Had too many yes niggas around him, man. Too many. Nah, but he got his father, though, Smoke. He got Big Durk. All right, Big Durk really couldn't control him. You got to understand, Big Durk, man, did 25, 30 goddamn years. What we talking about here? It's only but, like, he ain't really raised Durk. That's his son, but and then he come home to his son being a millionaire, man. What you gonna tell your son? Your son gonna look at you like, man, I love you, Pops, but man, the way I got it, this how I got it. This how we live in this lavish life, this glamorous life. You know what I mean? The lights and the camera. You think he gonna listen to Big Durk? He gonna listen to certain things, but he's not gonna take all that to the head. Pause. Because if he did, he wouldn't have got caught up in this goddamn situation. Go to my old Durk videos when Durk mom said she tried to talk to Durk about, you know what I mean, falling back by talking about the deads and staying away from shit like this. He ain't listen to his mom either, champs. He had a whole bunch of yes niggas, man. But that Trap Lord Raw's documentary is crazy. I advise y'all to check that out when y'all got some time, because we looking at Durk facing trial right now on murder to hires. And this documentary just dropped, bro. And it's connected to his music. Before I get out of here, it's connected to his music and to the tweets and to the interviews he spoke about certain situations. Because Durk he don't really talk too much on interviews. But the little tweets and his music, that's where he let all his pain out, on the music. See, you go to Durk interviews, he don't talk too much. We all know that. He don't speak about too much crazy shit. But for some strange reason, when he in that studio, that nigga just go crazy. He talk about everything. And that's what this documentary is basically based about. It's based about his music on the street activities and the niggas that got knocked off out there that's allegedly connected to the OTF camps off his music. Nasty work, y'all. Nasty work, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all share this video, but definitely smash that thumbs up. It ain't gonna hurt your feeling, it ain't gonna cost you. Smash the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm up out of here. Make sure y'all give me your opinion, give me y'all smoking down there, man. I want to hear anything y'all got to say about the Trap Lord documentary, what y'all feel about this case, all that, because it's looking nasty for Durk. That's all I'm gonna say. And Durk probably gonna have to make a big ass decision, pause. And we got to find out what that decision gonna be probably when this trial's gonna start soon. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy Smoke News TV. If they know, they know. Salute, gang. I'm out of here. Free Durk, man.